Have you ever wondered what makes wealthy people seem somehow different from the rest of the world? Old money families have very distinct psychologies and personalities, not just money or possessions. They've got an entirely different approach to wealth and society and are not into flashy cars, big yachts, or diamond watches. Why? On Old Money Aesthetic today, you'll see 5 behaviors that show old money culture, elegance, and class that make old money individuals different. And by the end of this video, you might recognize 1 or 2 typical old money behaviors. 1. Legacy and long-term thinking. These old money families are not interested in quick wins. I mean, they're already rich, and at the topmost top, they've fixed their eyes on the future. Their mindset isn't focused on getting rich for themselves, it's about securing their family's well-being for generations to come. They're all about protecting and growing that nest egg, ensuring their future kin can live comfortably. So, what's their secret? It's all about legacy. These old money families know the value of playing it safe. Don't get me wrong, they're at the top of the luxury chain, but instead of extravagant trips, they've got summer homes for vacations and drive second-hand wheels. Their hobbies? Classy things like dressage and rowing. Not necessarily the most expensive sports, but those that have some historical meaning. At their core, they embody humility and subtlety. They're not out there screaming, "Look at me and my money." No, they've got this quiet confidence that doesn't seek validation from others. Funny enough, chances are their wardrobe is going to be half full of hand-me-down items or inherited clothing. Nobody really gives stuff away because personal items are sacred and closets are like castles. It shows they embody legacy. Although that's not to say new money families don't have that. Old money people also seem to understand the 2. Importance of etiquette and good manners. What's absolutely fascinating is that the whole old money thing is like a fancy magnet that pulls you in with undeniable charm and sophistication. These people have mastered the art of being cool as cucumbers when they sometimes get mad, effortlessly spewing out the perfect words whenever they're called upon, and knowing exactly when to drop them. It's not just about nailing which fork to use at those expensive gala dinners, it's about showing respect and class in every interaction. And let me tell you, their comfort level around their household staff is next level. They treat them like family, chatting away about the juiciest personal stuff without batting an eye. I mean, seriously, sometimes the new money or maybe middle class crowd gets all awkward and tongue-tied when they have a maid around, while these guys just roll with it like it's nothing. Having good manners isn't just about being loaded with stacks of cash. Nope. It reflects personal respect and solid upbringing. If you're acquainted, you'd be getting fancy dinner invites and grateful handwritten notes, even for tiny gifts. They never show up to parties empty-handed. Also, they're tip experts. You see, having good etiquette and manners can open doors that money can't. And why is that? Well, it's because good manners show that you are socially smart. Studies have shown that folks with good manners are more likely to make friends, excel in their careers, and be seen as positively delightful human beings. They know the rules, adapt to different situations, and care about how others feel. Everyone values these qualities no matter where you come from or how much money you've got. It's the recipe for success. And speaking of success, they're all for 3. Discreet success. Old money families have a different life approach. Low-key wealth and quiet victories. They don't go around shouting about their riches or making flashy headlines. You won't catch them flaunting a private jet or a blinged out necklace on Insta like some new money billionaires or rich athletes. No, they prefer to keep things low profile, far away from the nosy public eye. They aren't about keeping up with the Joneses or showing off their wealth. Nope, they value their privacy, discretion, and subtlety. Their mindset is as complex as a Rubik's Cube. First, they crave that personal space, a cozy hideaway where they can escape the prying eyes. And secondly, they know that money doesn't define a person's true worth or character. They're all about substance, not just showmanship. Genuine connections matter more to them than empty praise. So, while they do have wealth, it's seamlessly woven into the fabric of their more meaningful pursuits, and they dive deep into conversations that feed the mind and soul. Old money individuals find excitement in documentaries and local art exhibits, prioritizing expanding horizons over materialistic displays. They also seem to excel discreetly at giving back to society. Philanthropy. Number 4. Emphasis on giving back, or philanthropy. Sure, they may keep their wealth hushed, but when it's time to do some good, they're as open-handed as they come. Sure, you can't ignore the fact that tax write-offs and photo ops might give them a little nudge in the right direction. But let me tell you, many of these rich families are so discreet, they don't even brag about their givings. They don't go parading around shouting, "Look at me, I'm a philanthropist." Take a look at the Carnegie or MacArthur Foundation, for example. These old money powerhouses contribute hundreds of millions to worthy causes every single year. Their charitable foundations support everything from education, arts and culture, to the environment, science and health. But why do they feel the need to give back so much? It all boils down to their awareness of privilege and a deep sense of stewardship, a certain satisfaction or warm fuzzy feeling that comes from making a difference. They're all about their pursuit to shape a better world and leave an enduring legacy. Curious about their secret? It lies in their relentless commitment to creating a positive impact. They've mastered the art of making the world better than they found it, ensuring their influences endures through time. Well, you might wonder how they've created and maintained that lasting legacy. It's through 5. Valuing education and intellectual pursuits. When it comes to old money, they don't just flaunt their wealth. They value knowledge like it's pure gold. These people see education as more than just a means to land a job. It's a lifelong adventure that shapes their character and personal growth. It's not only talking about degrees from fancy Ivy League schools. They want to be well-read, well-informed, and knowledgeable in everything from arts and sciences to politics, culture, history, and philosophy. They take education seriously, and it's not just for show. It's a pretty strategic move. They start early at home, reading to their kids, limiting their TV and internet time, and exposing them to the treasure trove of knowledge in libraries and museums. Sure, private schools get some attention, but the real influence comes from the priorities within their home's 4 walls. They want their offspring to have a solid education that can navigate the world, make smart choices, sustain their generational wealth, and actually make a meaningful impact on society. They aren't about showing off with a fleet of supercars. They're more likely to have big libraries. They'll attend thought-provoking lectures rather than shutting down some fancy red carpet. And hey, they've got their ducks in a row too, with a CPA, family attorney, and an investment advisor to keep things sailing smoothly when the going gets tough. They're all about nourishing the mind, not just feeding the ego. You now know which behaviors distinguish the old money aesthetic from the rest. We're very curious to hear. What behaviors do you recognize in your social circles? Make sure to let us know in the comments below.